when I say you got it all. You're a one-woman show, but I'm not gonna lie to you. You could choose a little word. Well, that's your way.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught it blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills, myself. For Lauren, been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, mo say that. Now, mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say that. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family's. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, it ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on 1,000,000. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All other rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back, just how to rap. I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My my boy, 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 my boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to
my boy,
crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. It's going down. It ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. It's going down. It ain't no catching up in me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to fuck with me? Off the ground. Can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. It's going down. It ain't no catching up in me.
You say you sticking to the script, say that poppin' at the loop and put your hands on. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit. Grab a shoulder, can you dig? M.I.'s always wins, ain't no time for talking shit. Put your hands on me. We can hit, we can hit, we can hit, we can hit.
Friday night baseball from the K. Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the Kansas City Royals. The Tribe have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Danny Duffy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I know these pitchers are going to be very careful when dealing with Jason Kipnis. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Into the box, Leonis Martin. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 2 hits in 7 tries. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. all you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now another 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Just underway here in Kansas City. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down and the inning continues.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Pitches a called strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Ramirez at second with 2 down. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Indians leave 1, and now the Royals get their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Danny Salazar is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
So striding forward now, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled toward right center field. Luplow is after it. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Luplow is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Luplow is in pursuit. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He has 7 hits in 37 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Perez absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault these guys today for the swing and miss. In today's game with so many shifts, there are no hits to be had on the ground. But when this guy does connect against left-handed pitching, it is fun to watch.
Hit on the ground to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Second inning upcoming here in KC. KC leads this one 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's fresh off a 5-hit ball game yesterday afternoon, so he'll look to keep it going here. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, I want you to think back to our pregame meeting with the manager before this one. The one thing he kept preaching to us is that they got to play better defense. Coming off last game, they made 3 errors in that one. They're going to have to clean it up and give themselves a better chance to win this game on the defensive side of the ball.
Digging in now, Brandon Barnes. He turned in a 4-for-4 line in the game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs that up here. And a ball, 1-0. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the second baseman.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 8 hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops it up. Here comes Soler, but this will land untouched. The 0-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. In is Jorge Soler, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Jorge Soler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I got to count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today.
Batting sixth.
And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Seven. The designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Goodwin will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Goodwin, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Royals 1 and the Indians nothing. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Luplow. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hard on the ground toward short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Luplow on at first. Nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Line drive to left. Soler is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder.
Into the box now, Bradley Zimmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Runners on first with 1 down. Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw. The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Soler. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Leonis Martin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2. The set and the 1-2. And another foul ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Adalberto Mondesi, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And he got him.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Ryan O'Hearn. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Two out, nobody on. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton. He'll try again, 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Now here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Royals 1 and the Indians nothing. Now to the plate, Whit Merrifield. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
First pitch coming, here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
In the air, down the line in left. He can't track it down as this ball falls. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
In now, Salvador Perez. Chopper foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Soler comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. We played 4. It's 2-0 Kansas City. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The left fielder.
Thank you, Heidi.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking, as that had two seam action on it. One gone. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And the slider gets him swinging. Two gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
No balls and one strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Luplow, a former Pittsburgh Pirate. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is again.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
The designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Brian Goodwin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A dive and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Debo. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Mondesi, a California-born ball player. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Ramirez is up with it. Kipnis on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Now batting.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Into the box, Ryan O'Hearn. Line drive, base hit to right.
The center fielder.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Ready now, Billy Hamilton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's set and the pitch. In a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the and here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Drilled right back up the middle. Mondesi scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 4, Bradley.
Ready for another shot now. Bradley Zimmer. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Leonis Martin as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 home. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. George Brett will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
The catcher, number 13.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is foul right side. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Hamilton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the 1st out.
Now batting, shortstop.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
And that's the 2nd out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the 1st strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. At the plate, Jorge Soler. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The left fielder, Jorge.
From the stretch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Now another 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Jorge Bonifacio. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Case at the plate, Brandon Barnes. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. Line to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. In now, Jordan Luplow. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Barnes, base runner at first with 1 out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hunter Dozier is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Change for the Royals. Now playing first base, number 17.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bonifacio's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Digging in, Bradley Zimmer. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
0-2, here it comes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Adam Simber will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
90, Adam Simber.
Ready once again, Adalberto Mondesi. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2, and that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mondesi is retired, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here it comes, 0-2. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Leonis Martini. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Leonis Martin is retired to kick off the 9th. Jake Diekman is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 40, Jake Diekman.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. His past history with Jake Diekman, he's 0 for 4. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. A swing and a ground ball to third. Brett has it. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is through into right field for a single. So that hit extends the inning for Carlos Santana. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Lindor is off at first with 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. to 1-2 now. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. Last strike now for Cleveland. Popped him up. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Kansas City jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Danny Duffy notches his 3rd win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Duffy. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Danny Salazar. He falls to 1-1.
I'd rather be up in them. Nah, I'm just playing, but I'm serious. Ring around the rosy guy.